Okay, so I'll repeat. So a metal block of area 0.10 meter square is connected to a mass of 0.01 kgs. Okay, connected to the block of 0.01 kgs. Mass a string that passes over a ideal pulley as shown in figure. Okay, a liquid with a film thickness of 0.30 mm. So there is a thickness of 0.30 mm. Okay, placed between the block on the table. So yesterday we have seen the picture. Okay. So answer is 3.45 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, we'll see one by one. Okay. When released, the block moves to the right with a constant speed of 0.085 meter per second. 0.085 meter per second. The coefficient of viscosity of the fluid. Okay, we need to find, and G they have given G as 9.8 meter per second square. G as 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, so this is your given data. Now, I'll see one by one. So when they have asked you to find the coefficient of viscosity பத்தி நான் சொல்ல, and remember this viscosity is nothing but your friction in the fluids. Okay, so we already know about the stress strain and the relation theory. So we'll see one by one, and loss of motion we already seen the discussion relations. Okay, one by one we'll see. So in this question, so metal block இருக்கு, right side only it was moving. Okay, so it was moving right side. So through the pulley it was connected towards the right side. So there is a thin film here. Okay, now I'll see one by one. So if you see that, so it was moving downward direction. It was moving downward direction. If the downward direction of move ஆயிட்டுருக்குன்னா, that means the gravitation was greater and the tension will be there. Okay, gravitation is greater and the tension will be there. So with the same tension only, it was moving downward direction. Correct? So first thing. So on the block and பார்க்கும்போது, there is a tension acting here. Okay, இதோட mass எனக்கு தெரியும் and இதோட acceleration due to gravity தெரியும். So எனக்கு வந்து acceleration due to gravity, that is G, and that is இங்க force, and in the tension ரெண்டு சேம் ஆயிருக்கும். Whatever the tension in here it was forming, இதே tension தான் இங்கே இருக்கும். So we can say that force which was acting, okay, on the block which is moving downward direction, அதே tension தான் மேல blockல இருக்கும். So we'll find the tension first of all. Tension, so which it was pulling the object. So tension is equal to mass into gravitation. Mass தெரியும் எனக்கு 0.01 kgs into 9.8. Okay, so when you solve it, the tension relation and it is 9.8 into 10 power minus 2 newtons. 9.8 into 10 power minus 2 newtons. This is the first one. Okay, now we got the tension. So tension வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறமா, so we have to check the shear stress first of all find பண்ணோம், because it was given with respect to area. Okay, and the area cover பண்ணி தான், so the object was moving. So first we'll find the stress. Okay, so to find the stress, the relation is whatever the force you have find, it is your force of an object where it was pulling. So then we'll find the stress. Stress is equal to, so it is force by area. Stress is equal to force by area. So force already தெரியும், it is 9.8 into 10 power minus 2 by area on the 0.10 meter square. So we'll get the stress from this relation. Okay, so next stress வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறமா, so what will to find? So we need to find the strain. So because now the quotient of viscosity and so on, this quotient of viscosity is nothing but your eta, shear stress. Okay, so this is your eta. Okay, or we can say it is your G and சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம discuss பண்ணிருக்கோம். Shear stress by strain. Shear stress by strain. So this is the one we need to find. Okay, shear stress by strain we need to find. Okay, so first, whatever the shear stress which you have got, this is nothing but your stress. Okay, so now strain பார்க்கலாம். Strain எனக்கு வேணும்னா, so they have given you the length, they have given you the velocity with which it was moving. அதோட movement base பண்ணி தான் நம்ம discuss பண்ணிட்டு. So there is a small relation. So we call the strain rate, the ratios which it was moving. Okay, strain rate. Okay, strain rate. We know the strain is nothing but change in length by original length, or change in its configuration by original configuration. But when we are discussing about the rate where it was moving, the velocity related and so on, the relation is V by L. The velocity is V by L. Okay, so here it is velocity, they have given it as 0.085 meter per second by its length which it is considered. So it is 0.30 into 10 power minus 3 meters. So when you do the ratio, the answer will be around 3.45 into 10 power minus 3 Pascal second. Okay, and நான் directly கொடுத்துட்டேன் unit கொடுத்துட்டேன். So we have given the Pascal second. Remember, நான் வந்து இதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து force by area Newton per meter square ன்னு சொல்ல unit நான் கொடுத்துட்டேன். It is Pascal second. We need to find that unit. Okay, so velocity கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. There is no change in length. Okay, velocity by length, we can able to get the strain here. Okay, we'll see the next topic. Viscosity and continue பண்ணலாம். And the relations வந்து important தான். So one by one நான் formulas கொடுத்துட்டேன். We'll do some problems on this. இந்த யூனிட் வந்து நான் ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லிட்டு இந்த யூனிட் அந்த அளவுக்கு இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கிடையாது. We'll discuss only the formulas and the relations. ஓகே, ரொம்ப டீட்டெயிலாக போயிட்டு இருந்தா கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆகும். அண்ட் இதை விட இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் வந்து தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ நம்ம வந்து விஸ்காசிட்டி கிட்ட நம்ம ஸ்டாப் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். We'll continue from the viscosity. Okay, so I'm just erasing it. We'll start from the viscosity. Make a heading viscosity. Viscosity. So viscosity and சொல்லும்போது remember friction. So friction நம்ம discuss பண்ணும்போது this friction is nothing but you're applying force on solid particles when you are applying some force on one of the side. Okay, so because of the surfaces. அதே மாதிரி இந்த viscosity is nothing but your நம்ம வந்து viscous fluid non viscous fluid ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு term இருக்கு. Okay, அது நம்ம பார்க்கணும். So viscosity is nothing but your internal resistance ன்னு சொல்றோம். When we are discussing about the object's fluid, it is nothing but internal resistance, or we can say assume for example இது ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட் இருக்கு. Okay, there is an object. So நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா I'm dropping this object downward, okay, in the fluid. So ஒரு fluidல நான் வந்து object drop பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். So drop பண்ணும்போது when it was moving downward direction, so because of the water molecules, okay, collided with the surface of the object, what will happen? There will be a friction acting on it, opposing force. Okay, so this relation, so because of the internal layers, so they'll be having some friction with respect to the object or the surface based bunny, they'll be having some friction. That fluid friction we call it as viscosity. Okay, that fluid friction we call it as viscosity. Okay, so right, so in the viscosity and சொல்லும்போது, so they'll be having some force, it was acting on it. So and the force acted, okay, and the force that we call it as viscous force. VASCOUS, viscous force. Okay, so whatever the repulsion, or you can say the resistivity, internal resistivity. Okay, this internal resistivity we call it as viscosity, and what are the force we are discussing about, we call it as viscous force. Okay, we call this viscous force. Now there is a small relation for this, and in the relation only it depends upon its volume. Okay, and it depends upon its velocity with which it was moving. Okay, and there is a change in its displacement. So direct relation is right. So F is equal to minus eta A dV by dx. F is equal to minus eta A dV by ds. So இது முன்னாடி நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம் பண்ணது இதுதான். Okay, when you're discussing about the stress and strain, so it is simply related to this one. This eta is nothing but your coefficient of viscosity. You can mention it as coefficient of viscosity. It is coefficient of viscosity. Okay, so and A is area covered for each layer. Area of each layer. Okay, and dV by dx is nothing but velocity gradient. dV by dx is nothing but velocity gradient. Okay, so this is your viscous force with which the object was moving downward direction, and it was getting friction with the object, surface of the object. And remember, இது வந்து நெகட்டிவ் எதுக்கு சைன் பண்றோம்னா, சப்போஸ் இதோட வாட்டர் ஃப்ளோ வந்து அப்போர்ட் டைரக்ஷன் இருக்கு, இட் இஸ் opposing to the water flow. Okay, direction of water flow. So negative sign indicates, you can mention negative sign indicates the direction opposing to the flow of liquid. Negative sign indicates the direction opposing to the flow of liquid. opposing to the flow of liquid. Okay, so next one, coefficient of viscosity, eta, coefficient of viscosity. Next one, coefficient of viscosity. So the relation is coefficient of viscosity, eta is equal to shearing stress by strain rate. Eta is equal to shearing stress by strain rate. So the same eta. So it is nothing but from this relation. So eta is equal to F by A by so V by X. F by A by the same relation. F by A by V by X. Or I can write it as F, this X I'll take it as length itself. Okay, F into L by A into V. This is your eta. It is your coefficient of viscosity. F into L by A into V. F into L by A into V. Okay, either a unit on the so we can mention it as Pascal second, Newton per meter square second. Okay. And இதுல வந்து SI unit இருக்கு and as well as CGS unit இருக்கு. SI unit we call it as Poisson. Okay, so POI SEUILL and shortcut on the PI. So this is your SI unit. And அதே மாதிரி CGS unit இருக்கு. CGS unit is nothing but dyne. We already know it. CGS unit is nothing but dyne per centimeter square second. It is your CGS unit. So it is a coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity. Okay, so next one. கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டாவே போறேன். So only relations மட்டும்தான். So we'll do on problems. Depends upon the relations. Next one. Next relation. Okay, relative viscosity in liquid. Relative viscosity in liquid. Okay, relative viscosity in liquid. So when there is a relative viscosity, that is a relation. I'm going to discuss relative velocity from one point to other point. So it is relative viscosity with liquid to the water. So viscosity, what are the liquid we are comparing? Viscosity of liquid by viscosity of water. Viscosity of liquid by viscosity of water. Viscosity of water. Okay, next one. Next relation. Next relation. Very important. Okay, next relation, Stokes law. STOKES, Stokes law. Stokes law. So Stokes law, it states that either on the number object drop on it so Stokes law is nothing but your dragging force. Okay, we can say it is your dragging force. Okay, acting on the small spherical body. Okay, that means, for example, in ஒரு object வந்து நான் waterல drop பண்ணும்போது there will be having some opposing forces, and the opposing forces with which அது வந்து internal resistance based பண்ணி it will try to oppose, and அதனால வந்து it was creating some velocity. அது வந்து decreasing velocity based பண்ணி it was moving. So related to that, we call this as a Stokes law. Okay, there is a small force which it was moving. So F is equal to 6 pi eta RV. 6 pi eta RV. Okay, where R is your radius of the object. Okay, V is your velocity with which it was moving. You can mention R is radius. V is your velocity of the object. Okay, R is your radius of the object, and eta is your coefficient of. Okay, have you taken this one? Okay, video clear இருக்கா? Video clear இருக்கா? Now is it okay? இப்போ ஓகேவா? So voice clear இருக்கா ஒரு தடவை செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Video is not clear sir. No sir. இப்போ clear இருக்கு sir. Okay sir. Yes sir. Okay fine. So அப்பப்போ கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆயிருக்கும். நோ சார் அனந்த் கொஞ்சம் நெட்வொர்க் இருக்க பிளேஸ்ல கொஞ்சம் உட்காருங்க அனந்த். நீங்க வந்து மிடில் டிஸ்கனெக்ட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கீங்க. கொஞ்சம் நெட்வொர்க் இஷ்யூஸ் இருக்கலாம். கிளியரா இருக்கு சார். ஓகே ஃபைன். ஓகேவா? ஓகே வில் கண்டினியூ. ஸோ கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் முடிச்சுட்றேன். ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் we'll see the relations between. So there is a small relation. So you can say the difference also. Okay. So viscous and non-viscous. Now clear sir. Okay fine. Okay. We'll see the viscous and non-viscous fluids. So viscous fluid and non-viscous fluid, there is a small difference. We'll see. We can mention viscous and non-viscous fluid. Heading on the viscous, viscous and non-viscous fluid.
Sir.
Ama.
Sir, Stokes
law first law in the explain பண்ணீங்களா sir? Okay ma. யார் அது? செல்வகுமார். Okay fine. Okay, so நம்ம Stokes law first பார்க்கலாம், then we'll discuss about this one. Okay, so நான் the relation நான் கொடுத்துறேன். Stokes law. Stokes law. Okay, so Stokes law note பண்ணிக்கோங்க ஒரு point. Then we'll discuss about it. Okay, Stokes law. Okay, so the law that force required to move, the law that force required to move a sphere through a given viscous fluid. A sphere through a given viscous fluid. A sphere through a given viscous fluid at a low uniform velocity. Through a given viscous fluid at a low uniform velocity. At a low uniform velocity. Okay, is directly proportional to the velocity and radius of the sphere. Is directly proportional to the velocity and radius of the sphere. I'll repeat again. The force required to move a sphere through a given viscous fluid at a low uniform velocity is directly proportional to the velocity and radius of the sphere. That means what are the force which it was creating in the viscous fluid? Okay, so F is proportional to the velocity and its radius. Okay, other relation F is equal to some proportional constant V into R. In the proportional constant, because we are discussing about the viscous, so it is eta 6 pi eta RV. Okay, F is equal to 6 pi eta RV. Okay. Six by eta RV, right? So that depends upon the flow based panni, the velocity of the object and the radius of the object based panni then நம்ம move பண்ணிட்டு. Okay, so first of all we'll see viscous non-viscous fluids என்னன்னு பார்க்கலாம். So next viscous and non-viscous fluid. Viscous and non-viscous fluid. So viscous fluid na viscous fluid the fluid which has more resistance to flow. Viscous fluid, the fluid which has more resistance to flow. The fluid which has more resistance to flow. Okay, non-viscous fluid. The fluid has zero resistance. Zero resistance. Okay, is known as non-viscous fluids. is known as non-viscous fluids. So viscous na with resistance, non-viscous na without resistance. Okay. And remember whatever we are discussing here, now என்னென்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோமோ இந்த fluids பத்தி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணும்போது, so initially whatever we have discussed, a stable state, water வந்து stable இருக்கு. Okay, so we can state it as a rest condition இருக்கு. Okay, or we can say the fluid was at static condition. Okay, so whatever we are discussing here, so till Stokes law, adukaprom terminal velocity irukku, critical velocity, there are some relations are there. Okay, whatever we are discussing here, this is just static conditions. Okay, next conditions irukku, those are dynamic. Inge vandu water flow aayittu irukku, and the water flow பண்ணும்போது, so there are some flows are there, streamline flow, turbulent flow, laminar flow, other are Reynolds number, there are so many relations are there. Okay, one by one we'll discuss. So next heading, terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. Next heading, terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. Okay, just take a point. Terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. The constant speed that a freely falling object, the constant speed that a freely falling object eventually reaches when the resistance of the medium through which okay it is falling prevents further acceleration. Okay, or else இன்னும் சிம்பிளா பார்க்கும்போது நான் just explain பண்ணிட்டேன், just the definition தான் கொடுத்திருக்கேன். So assume there is a standstill water. So in the standstill water lo, as usual நம்ம last time பார்த்த மாதிரி, so when I'm dropping an object, it was moving downward direction because of the gravitation acting on it. Okay, so in the gravitation act ஆகுறதுனால it was moving because of this flow, because of the water, what will happen, there will be having some friction acting on it. So in the friction ala, so initially there will be having some velocity which it was moving. Okay, so on the velocity it will be having some maximum velocity. So when it is dropping in the liquid, what will happen, because of the friction acting on it, either a velocity only decreasing, or it will convert to the constant velocity. Okay, or we can say the acceleration is equal to 0. Okay, it will make the acceleration is equal to 0 and making the constant velocity. Okay, so this is that constant velocity, we call it as a terminal velocity, and the constant velocity we call it as terminal velocity. Okay, so now, so idhukku or chinna relation irukku, just take it down. That terminal velocity depends upon this density of the object and as well as the density of the water also. So v terminal is equal to 2r square. V terminal is equal to 2r square, okay, rho minus sigma into g by 9 eta. Okay, so v into 2 into r square into rho minus sigma into g by 9 eta. Okay, so if you see that r is your radius, okay, so rho is your medium, that is your density of the fluid. Okay, sigma is your density of the object. Okay, g is your gravitation. Okay, and eta is your viscosity, coefficient of viscosity. It is your coefficient of viscosity. So this is your terminal velocity. Okay, so next one. So when we are discussing about the flows, there are 3 types of flows. Okay, note பண்ணிட்டீங்களா இது? நான் கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா போறேன், ஏன்னா வந்து நம்ம இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டாபிக்ஸ் இன்னும் நிறைய இருக்கு. Okay, so next one, flows. Streamline flow, heading on the streamline flow, laminar flow and turbulent flow. Streamline flow, laminar flow and turbulent flow. Make the heading streamline, laminate, and turbulent. Okay. Streamline. Okay. Laminar and turbulent. Streamline, laminate, and turbulent flows. Okay. So first one, streamline flow. So ஒரு point நான் கொடுக்குறேன். Okay. என்னாச்சு உங்க சிக்னல் இஷ்யூஸ் என்னன்னு தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது. மற்ற பேர் வராங்க போறாங்க. Okay, fine. Streamline flow. Okay. So first point, streamline flow. Okay, streamline flow in fluids. Point note பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நான் ஒரு இதுக்கு ஒரு point நான் சொல்றேன் because there is a constant relation with which we so இது வந்து நம்ம identify பண்றோம் with respect to the flows. There are some problems. One by one பார்க்கலாம். So streamline flows. So streamline flow in fluids is defined as streamline flow in fluids is defined as the flow in which the flow in which the fluid flows parallel layers. The flow in which the fluid flows parallel layers such that there is no intermixing of the layers. Such that there is no intermixing of the layers. Intermixing of the layers. Okay. Next one, laminar flow. So first நீங்க note பண்ணிக்கோங்க ஒரு point தான். Then we'll discuss. Laminar flow. Okay, laminar flow. So in the steady state flow, in which one layer slides over the other. One layer slides over the other. Okay. Slides over the other. The velocity of the liquid flows is always less than the critical velocity. The velocity of the liquid flows is always less than the critical velocity. Okay, next one, turbulent flow. Okay, turbulent flow. It is a flow of liquid. In which a liquid moves with a velocity greater than the critical velocity. Okay, so now say streamline now. So assume water flow on Salambodu. So it will be forming. So water flow, it will be forming in the type.
Sir, repeat once again, sir.
Which one, ma? Turbulent? Okay, I'll repeat. It is the flow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is the flow of the liquid, comma. In which a liquid moves with a velocity. Greater than its critical velocity. Greater than its critical velocity. Okay, greater than its critical velocity. Okay, so we'll see some examples for that. Okay, streamline flow, laminar flow almost similar. So streamline flow enna, so a stable or water flow on the stable, it was moving without any zigzag manners. Okay, smooth up. When you see that they'll be having some different layers, it will be having some different velocities. Okay, so without any intermixing, it was moving on. So the velocity of the layers. Now, so this is nothing but your streamline flow. So streamline flow, laminar flow, ரெண்டு சேமா தான் இருக்கும், ஸ்மூத்தா தான் போகும். But laminar flow என்ன சொல்றோம்னா, these layers will be intermixing with each other. Okay, these layers will be intermixing with each other. But still, இது வந்து steady state ல தான் flow ஆகும். But still, it will be steady state. But there is one more thing called turbulent velocity, turbulent flow. Turbulent flow எப்படின்னா, so உங்களுக்கு வந்து water movement வந்து fast ஆ இருக்கும், இது வந்து zigzag ஆகும். So without any stable, it will try to move in the zigzag manner. Okay, so இந்த மூணு நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றது with a velocity called critical velocity. Okay, with a velocity called critical velocity. Okay, so the critical velocity, that means the whatever the flow it was creating. Okay, so the flow becomes turbulent. So that means நம்ம வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டேபிள் ஸ்டாண்ட்ஸ்டில் வாட்டர்ல இல்ல வந்து ஒரு ஸ்டேபிளான ஸ்டெடி ஸ்டேட் ஃப்ளோ இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஸ்டேபிளான ஸ்டெடி ஸ்டேட் ஃப்ளோ இருக்கு. இந்த ஸ்டெடி ஸ்டேட் ஃப்ளோ வந்து so it was gaining some velocity, that means it was moving some maximum velocity, gaining some maximum velocity to convert into turbulent. Okay, so in the maximum velocity irukku, steady state to turbulent conversion irukku when we are giving some velocity or when the water was flowing. Okay, stable move ஆயிட்டு. So on the maximum velocity work reach ஆனதுக்கு அப்புறமா after that what will happen, இதோட velocity வந்து turbulent flow ஆகும். So zigzag ஆ போகும். Okay, இது steady state and இது turbulent flow. So on the velocity we call it as critical velocity. What are the maximum velocity? We call it as a critical velocity. And the critical velocity தான், there is a small relation, அதோட measurement based பண்ணி there are some values. Okay, so critical velocity relation வந்து VC is equal to K eta by rho r. VC is equal to K eta by rho r. K eta by rho r. Okay, so here this eta coefficient of viscosity, rho is your density, r is your radius. So if we are taking in a tube, okay, or if you are taking in a beaker, okay, tube, அதோட radius base பண்ணி தான் இந்த flow வந்து நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம். Now இந்த flows வந்து கன்சிடர் பண்றதுக்கு there is a number called Reynolds number. Okay, இந்த flow வந்து டிசைட் பண்றதுக்கு there is a number called Reynolds number, REYNOLDS, Reynolds number. Okay, REYNOLDS, Reynolds number. So in the Reynolds number, so it will be varying from one point to other point. So everybody irukuna, first step turbulent flow, laminar flow and streamline. And remember, streamline flow and laminar flow almost similar as well. So Reynolds number from 0 to 2000. From 0 to 2000. Okay, the flow of liquid is streamlined. The flow of liquid is streamlined or laminar. The flow of liquid is streamlined or laminar. Streamline or laminar. Okay, next one, above 3000. Above 3000. Above 3000, the flow of liquid is turbulent. The flow of liquid is turbulent. The flow of liquid is turbulent. Next one, between 2000 to 3000. Between 2000 to 3000, so there will be a changes. Stable nandu, it is steady state nandu, turbulent to convert agadu. Okay, so between 2000 to 3000, the flow of liquid is unstable. The flow of liquid is unstable. Okay, changing from streamline to turbulent. Changing from streamline to turbulent. The flow of liquid is unstable, changing from streamline to turbulent. Okay, 0 to 2000 on the streamline or laminar, 3000, above 3000. Okay, you can mention above 3000. Okay, above 3000, it is turbulent. So between 2000 to 3000, it is unstable. Okay, so it was converting from streamline to turbulent. Okay. So next one, equation of continuity. Note பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? This is your Reynolds number, is a constant number, so there are no units for this. Next one, equation of continuity. Equation of continuity. Equation of continuity. So the equation of continuity depends upon areas and depends upon its. Okay, so you'll see the equation of continuity. So equation of continuity. So assume I'm taking a small beaker. Okay, so it's the different areas, for example. Okay, So இதோட ஏரியா வந்து it is A1. Okay, இதோட ஏரியா வந்து A2. There are two openings. ஒரு சின்ன டியூப் நான் எடுத்துருக்கேன். Okay, so equation of continuity. You can make the heading equation of continuity. Okay, so ஒரு சின்ன டியூப் எடுத்துருக்கேன், two side openings. One side the area was A1, which is bigger than the area of A2. Okay, இதுல what I'll do, I'll apply some force. Okay, I'll apply some water. So now the water apply பண்ணும்போது what will happen? So initially there will be having some velocity. இங்கே velocity வந்து it is V1. Okay, when it is coming out of it, okay, what will happen? The velocity is V2. Okay, and remember, depends upon the area and depends upon the velocity, and here also depends upon the area and depends upon the velocity. If you take the ratios related to these two, this will be constant. Okay, so this relation we call it as equation of continuity. So it will be constantly, it was moving, depends upon the areas, it was varying. So we can mention A1 V1. Okay, and here A2 V2. Okay, I'm discussing about the densities and its velocities. Okay, the relation is constant. So A1 V1 is constant and A2 V2 is constant. So from this relation, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. So when you're discussing about the equation of continuity, this is your relation. Or if your density, if you're related with respect to density, A V rho is constant. Okay, so A is area, V is velocity, and rho is your density. A is area, V is velocity, and rho is density. Okay. Right. Next one, energy of a flowing liquid. Next relation, energy of a flowing liquid. Just take this relation. So it is equation of continuity, and it is with respect to its density. Or we can mention it as A1 V1 rho is equal to A2 V2 rho, but density will be constant. So it will be cancelled when we're discussing about the two ends. Okay, next one, energy of a flowing liquid. Energy of a flowing liquid. Energy of a flowing liquid. Okay, in the energy of a flowing liquid, that means there will be having some energy which is moving with respect to one point or other point. Where அங்கே வந்து moment based பண்ணி discuss பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம், அதே மாதிரி position based பண்ணி discuss பண்றோம், and அதே மாதிரி your pressure based பண்ணி discuss பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். So in the relation we'll discuss about the Bernoulli's theorem, Bernoulli's principle பத்தி வரும். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி we'll have small relations with respect to potential energy, kinetic energy, and pressure. Okay, so we'll have a relation with respect to potential energy, kinetic energy, and pressure. Okay, so இது வந்து just relation, இது தனித்தனியா இருக்கு, நான் just table column தான் note பண்ணிருக்கேன். Okay, so first point for the kinetic energy. So heading வந்து energy of a flowing liquid. 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 So in that first one, potential energy பார்க்கலாம். First one, potential energy. ஒரு point நான் சொல்றேன். First point, under potential energy. Under potential energy. Remember, it was potential energy is with respect to your position. So on the height related, kinetic energy on the movement, velocity related, pressure on the area and volume related. So other density related. And one way we'll see. So potential energy. உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது disturbance இருந்தா you can ask me. Okay, now just a relations கொடுத்துட்டு we'll see some problems, and after that we'll go to the next topic. Okay, right. So potential energy. Potential energy. Potential energy of the liquid. Potential energy of the liquid. Potential energy of the liquid. So it is mgh, because it is with respect to position based on discuss பண்ணும்போது it is mgh. Second one, potential energy per unit mass of the liquid. Potential energy per unit mass. Potential energy per unit mass of the liquid. Okay, per unit mass is equal to gh. Potential energy per unit mass of the liquid is gh. Okay, third one, potential energy per unit volume of the liquid. Potential energy per unit volume of the liquid. Potential energy per unit volume of the liquid is rho gh. Potential energy per unit volume of the liquid. Okay, it is rho gh. It is rho gh. Right? Okay, next one, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. So kinetic energy, it is nothing but by virtue of its motion. Okay, now on the velocity related, kinetic energy of the liquid is half mv square, and kinetic energy per unit mass, it is half v square, and kinetic energy per unit volume, half rho v square, So it is kinetic energy per unit mass, kinetic energy per unit volume. Okay. Next one. Pressure energy. So pressure energy per unit mass. Pressure energy per unit mass. P by rho. Pressure energy per unit mass, P by rho. Pressure energy per unit volume. Pressure energy per unit volume is P. Pressure energy per unit volume is P. Okay, I'll repeat again. Pressure energy per unit volume, pressure energy per unit. Oh, you know, one bit. Okay, so I'll repeat again. Potential energy. First point on the potential energy of the liquid. Potential energy of the liquid per unit mass. Potential energy of the liquid per unit volume. Kinetic energy per unit mass. Kinetic energy per unit volume. Okay, so here potential energy per unit mass, potential energy per unit volume. Okay, these are your relations. Okay, right? So next one, Bernoulli's theorem. நீங்க வந்து மூணு கான்செப்ட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கு. அந்த ரிலேஷன்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் நம்ம பார்த்துட்டு வில் ஸ்டாப் ஹியர். இது வந்து அந்த சர்ஃபேஸ் டென்ஷன்ல ரிலேஷன்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் நான் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குறேன். ஸோ இந்த டாபிக் வந்து நம்ம as soon as possible அவாய்ட் பண்ணிட்டு we have to move further. ஓகே, நிறைய ரிலேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குங்க. ஓகே, டன். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஹெட்டிங், Bernoulli's theorem. Bernoulli's theorem. So நான் வந்து டெரிவேட் எதுவுமே பண்ண மாட்டேன். So we'll see the relation. Suppose for example I'm taking a tube. Okay, so இதோட டியூப் வந்து ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் பாயிண்ட் வந்து நான் வந்து ஓப்பன் டியூப் தான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். So I'm just taking a tube from one point to other point like this. Okay, ஒரு different area and இதோட different area, and I'm placing this tube at a particular height h. Okay, right. திரும்ப வந்திருக்கீங்க ரூபினி மேம். Okay, sir, next one, potential energy. Sorry, this one, Bernoulli's theorem. Remember, so assume நான் வந்து ஒரு டியூப் எடுத்திருக்கேன். It was placed at a particular height h. Okay, so இது வந்து ஒரு பாயிண்ட் வந்து இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட் நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றேன். So இங்க வந்து பேசிக் ஹைட் வந்து நான் h1 நினைக்கிறேன், RH. இதோட ஹைட் வந்து நான் h2 நினைக்கிறேன். Okay, so நான் வந்து இதுல வந்து வாட்டர் ஃப்ளோ பண்றேன். வாட்டர் ஃப்ளோ பண்ணும்போது they'll be having some its own velocity. Okay, they'll be having some its own density வந்து சேமா இருக்கும், and velocity வந்து வேரியா இருக்கும். இங்க வந்து velocity v2, இங்க velocity v1. Now இங்க வந்து pressure, they'll be having some pressure, இது P1 ன்னு சொல்றேன். Here the pressure is P2. Okay, there are different type of pressures. இங்க வந்து when we are discussing about this one point to other point, so இங்க வர flow ரெண்டு constant ஆ தான் இருக்கும், because depends upon its area, depends upon its volume. Now direct relation போலாம். So when we are discussing about the relation Bernoulli's principle, so we will consider both energies, potential energy, kinetic energy, and your pressure energy. Okay, potential energy, kinetic energy, and pressure energy. I'll give the direct relation. It is P plus rho GH plus half rho V square. P plus rho GH plus half rho V square is constant. Okay, so pressure, potential energy, and kinetic energy is always constant throughout this tube. Okay, so if you are considering from one point to other point on சொல்லும்போது P1 plus rho GH1 plus half rho V1 square, and அதே மாதிரி இங்கே it is P2 plus rho GH2 plus half rho V square. So both will be constant. So I'm just taking the relation as P plus rho GH plus half rho V square is constant always. Okay, right. Okay, next one, venturimeter. Okay, next one, venturimeter. So venturimeter எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம்னா to measure the speed. Okay, so uneven irukka speed வந்து to measure பண்றதுக்கு so we are using this tensiometer அதோட device எப்படி இருக்கும்னா so it depends upon the different areas so in the different areas அதோட pressure related தான் இருக்கும் so right so we'll see one by one so here assume இதோட area வந்து I'll take this A1 இதோட area different ஆ இருக்கும் இதோட area different ஆ இருக்கும் I'll take this A2 okay so இங்க வர velocity வந்து இது V1 velocity where which the water was flowing here and இங்க flow ஆகுற velocity வந்து it is V2 okay so இங்க velocity வந்து V1 இங்க flow ஆகுற velocity வந்து V2 now இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா so as usual the device எப்படி இருக்குன்னா there will be hang some tube okay so இந்த tube வந்து with the different areas வந்து நம்ம கனெக்ட் பண்றோம் okay so it will be connected like this it will be connected like this okay now so here when the water was flowing from one point to other point okay so they'll be having some raising water level they'll be having some raising water level okay so adhe madri depends upon the area they'll be having some raising water level okay so there'll be a difference between these two this is your difference height h okay depends upon the velocity depends upon the area and same thing depends upon the velocity and depends upon the area the difference between these two is measured the speed can be measured between these two differences okay so here if you see that so now on the water flow adora liquid flow adora on the volume base panni dhaan na discuss pandren okay so directly I'll give the relation so to measure the flows so it is q is equal to it is a1 v1 is equal to when we're discussing about the volume I'll go to the direct relation so it is a1 a2 it is square root of a1 a2 it is square root of 2 rho m gh by 2 rho m gh by rho into a1 square minus a2 square okay so 2 rho m gh by rho into a1 square minus a2 square a1 square minus a2 square so rho is your density of the liquid rho is your density of the liquid okay and rho m is density of the liquid in u tube so here the density of the liquid in u tube okay it is rho m and a2 is area of cross section of a smaller tube so this is your area of cross section of a smaller tube a1 is area of a cross section of a bigger tube area of cross section of a bigger tube okay right and the relation important huh? okay next one velocity of a flux next one velocity of a flux next heading I've taken this one so it is a1 a2 square root of 2 rho m gh by rho into a1 square minus a1 square okay right so and what we'll do we'll stop till this point now on the thermal expansion on the அப்புறமா discuss பண்றேன் because it is only 2 to 3 relations நம்ம லாஸ்ட்ல discuss பண்ணிக்கலாம் அது along with the rotational motion okay so next one was velocity of a flux velocity of a flux EFF LUX velocity of a flux or Torsel's theorem okay so velocity of a flux in the just a simple relation மட்டும் தான் இது எப்படி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றோம்னா for example ஒரு கண்டெய்னர் இருக்கு ஒரு பீக்கர் இருக்கு it was filled with water so in the beaker and it was filled with water okay so இது what I'll do I'm placing at a particular height h work there will be having some water level okay ஒரு particular height work water level இருக்கு இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்றேன்னா I'm taking a small hole here ஒரு சின்ன ஹோல் நான் பிளேஸ் பண்றேன் okay different holes நான் எங்க நான் பிளேஸ் பண்ணலாம் so ஒரு சின்ன ஹோல் பிளேஸ் பண்ணும்போது at this point so at ஒரு particular height வந்து when the water was coming out of it okay so what is the velocity with which it was moving okay or small hole and when the water flow is there the velocity which we are considering the velocity we call it as velocity of a flux and in the velocity and it depends upon its height okay so here for example இது வந்து top வந்து assume இதோட height வந்து I am considering it as small h அப்போ இந்த difference வந்து it is h minus small h Okay, so we are going to consider the velocity of this flow at a particular point. So the velocity v is equal to square root of 2gh. Okay, the velocity v is equal to square root of 2gh. This velocity, okay, flowing of water from a small portion, small hole, so it is your velocity at a particular height h. So v is equal to square root of 2gh. Now if you want to find the time taken, okay, if you want to find the time taken, okay, so the time taken of the liquid to flow, t is equal to square root of 2 into h minus h by g. That means time taken to reach to the base level. Suppose in the level on the base level. So till this point work, the water level will be flowing. So this is your base level. This is your base level. So till this point, the time taken is t is equal to square root of 2 into h minus h by g. Okay. So now we'll find the range. This number projectile motion madri da irukum. Okay, now we'll find the range. At which range the water level was flowing to it. Okay, in the range work it will reach. So range of the liquid. Okay, range of the liquid. So the x, I'll consider it as x. So the range and so number, it is related to your velocity and as well as the time period. So I'll take the direct relation. X is equal to 2 root small h into capital H minus h. Small h into capital H minus h. Okay. Okay, these are the three relations. The first one, velocity, the time taken, and third one is your range or your displacement. Okay, so these are your three relations. And when we are placing a hole in between anything, so now on the bottom lo illame where edavadhu or particular height la na on the hole place பண்ணும்போது the water flow will be there. The velocities, what are the velocities from a small hole? Okay, we call it as velocity of reflex. Okay, next, ஒரே ஒரு relation இருக்கு from this velocity of reflex. Suppose there is a hole at the bottom. Suppose there is a hole at the bottom of the beaker. Okay, ஒரு சின்ன hole வந்து ஒரு bottom of the beaker கிட்ட இருக்கு. So when we are placing the hole at the beaker, they'll be having some small time period. Okay, the time period relation. So the relation is t is equal to, and remember you can note it down, it is at a bottom of the beaker. Okay, when the water was coming out of the small hole at the bottom of the beaker, the time taken for it is t is equal to a by a naught square root of 2h by g. Okay, so a by a naught square root of 2h by g. So a is nothing but your total area of the beaker. A is nothing but capital A is nothing but your total area of the beaker. Okay, and A naught is nothing but the area which it was opening, the small area which you are opening, that is your A naught. Okay, A naught is your small hole which you are opening, and A capital A is nothing but total area of the beaker. Your total area of the beaker. Okay. Right. So we'll do one problem on it. And நான் ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது இந்த டாபிக்ல, ஏன்னா வந்து நிறைய ஃபார்முலாஸ் இருக்கு, வரதே ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின் தான் வரும் இதுல. ஓகே, ஸோ நான் ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லிருக்கேன், தெர்மல் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ் ஆஃப் பல்க் மேட்டர் பேஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு 3 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வரும். தட் இஸ் காம்பினேஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப் யுவர் சாலிட்ஸ், ஃப்ளூயிட்ஸ் அண்ட் எக்ஸ்பேன்ஷன். இன்னும் எக்ஸ்பேன்ஷன் இருக்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த டாபிக் வந்து நம்ம அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம் இல்லை, ஒன்ஸ் வி கம்ப்ளீட் ஆல் த இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டாபிக்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ டில் தட் ஜஸ்ட் நோட் இட் டவுன். நீங்க வந்து மென்ஷன் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, தேர் ஆர் சம் கான்செப்ட்ஸ் ஆர் தேர் லைக் சர்ஃபேஸ் டென்ஷன், கேபிலாரிட்டி அண்ட் தெர்மல் எக்ஸ்பேன்ஷன். ஓகே, அதுல வந்து நிறைய சின்ன சின்ன ரிலேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு, நிறைய இருக்கு ரிலேஷன்ஸ். ஓகே, அது கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆகும். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் நம்ம வந்து ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் பண்ணாது கொஞ்சம் நம்மளுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஓகே, அண்ட் திஸ் ரிலேஷன்ஸ் வில் டூ சம் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ். ஓகே, வில் ஸ்டார்ட் த தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ் இஃப் பாசிபிள், டைம் இருந்தா. Okay, just on the 0th law, 1st law, 2nd law, and we'll start. And after that, there are so many processes out there. I'll explain the process. Okay, just take a problem. Okay, anything? Have you taken this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just take a relation. Just take a problem. First one. Okay, some problems on this. Okay, just take it. Okay, a horizontal pipe of cross section. Please send me your full name, sir. Huh? யார் அது? ரூபினி மேம் இருக்கீங்களா? Okay, just take the question. பாட்டிக்கு அவங்க ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. சரி, okay. Just take the question. A horizontal pipe of cross section, diameter 5 centimeters, carrying water at a speed of 4 meter per second. Carrying water at a speed of 4 meter per second. I'll repeat the question. A horizontal pipe of cross section, diameter 5 centimeters, carries a water at speed of 4 meter per second. The pipe is connected to a smaller pipe. The pipe is connected to a smaller pipe with a cross section of diameter 4 centimeters. The cross section of diameter 4 centimeters. Good stop. The velocity of the water through the smaller pipe. The velocity of the water through the smaller pipe. I'll repeat the question. The horizontal pipe of cross sectional, a diameter 5 centimeters, carries water at a speed of 4 meter per second. The pipe is connected to a smaller pipe with a cross sectional diameter 4 centimeters. The velocity of water through the smaller pipe is. The velocity of the water through the smaller pipe is. Options. A. First one, 6.25 meter per second. B. Second one, 5 meter per second. Okay. And third one, C, it is 3.2 meter per second. Fourth one is 2.56 meter per second. This is your first question. So remember, here they have given the question as horizontal pipe. Either a diameter and it was connected to a smaller diameter again. Okay, smaller diameter is 4 centimeters, this is 5 centimeters. So either a velocity on the V1 and either a velocity on the V2. So it is nothing but equation of continuity. The relation is A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. So from this relation, try to find the velocity V2. So relation in the A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. And remember, they have given the diameter. Option B, sir.
Five, sir.
Okay, ma, we'll see. What is the unit then? What is the unit? Meter per second. So option Anand, it is 6.25. Yeah, and the answer is 6.25 only. B, yes. B is not right. The answer is 6.25 meter per second. The answer is 6.25 meter per second. Just A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. So நீங்க area எடுத்தாலும் it is nothing but diameter and the terms எல்லாம் cancel ஆயிடும். Okay, we need to find the velocity. Check பண்ணுங்க மகாலட்சுமி. The answer is A. Okay. Okay, others? Got the answer? Got it, sir. Okay. Okay. Sir, yes, my option is A. Option is A. Yes, sir, got it. Okay. Next question note பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Next question. இது same type. Okay, you try it. You just try it. Okay, next question. Next question. In this figure, the velocity V3 will be. In this figure, the velocity V3 will be. Velocity V3 will be. V3 will be. Okay, so it is V1. V1 is 4 meter per second. V is 2 meter per second, and V3 is we need to find. So A1 is 0.2 meter square, and A2 is, remember the A1, A2 is 0.2 meter per second square. Sorry, 0.2 meter square, and A3 is 0.4 meter square. A3 is 0.4 meter square. So this is your picture. We need to find the velocity V3. Velocity V3. Options: 0, 4 meter per second, and 1 meter per second, and 3 meter per second. 0, 4 meter per second, 1 meter per second, and 3 meter per second. Right? Okay, relation na kudukren. So it is about equation of continuity only. But so here this area A1 was split into two things. Remember, area A1 on the in your flow agra water it was split into two things. When I discussing about the equation of continuity, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. But it was split into third portion plus A3 V3. Okay, so A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2 plus A3 V3. Okay, from this relation, try to find V3. 1 meter per second, 4 meter per second. Okay, so answer on the okay, answer is 1 meter per second. Priyanka, 1 meter per second is correct. Check panikko Anand. Others, ஏதாவது டவுட் இருந்தா கொஞ்சம் கேளுங்க. இது சின்ன சின்ன ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ் தான் இது. ஓகே, ரைட்? பெரிய சம்ஸ், பெரிய ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இன்னும் ஸ்டார்ட்டே ஆகல. நம்ம இன்னும் ஸ்டார்ட்டே பண்ணல. அதெல்லாம் வந்து வால்யூம் 2ல இருக்கு. சாரி, சி. ஓகே. Yes, ma, got it.
Option is C, sir.
Yeah, ma, correct. சரி, நான் திரும்பி சொல்றேன். இதுல வந்து நம்ம மெயின் டாபிக்ஸ் இன்னும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணல. மெயின் டாபிக்ஸ் வந்து லைக் ஆசிலேஷன் பேஸ் வந்து இம்பார்ட்டன்ட், தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ நாளைக்கு நான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன். ஸோ இது வந்து இங்கே ஹோல்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். சர்ஃபேஸ் டென்ஷன் அண்ட் கேபிலாரிட்டி, தெர்மல் எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன், சின்ன ரிலேஷன்ஸ் தான் அது. ஜஸ்ட் அந்த ஃபார்முலாஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு ஒரு 2 ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் பண்ண போகுது. நம்ம லாஸ்ட்டா வந்து ஸ்டெச் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டாபிக்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணலாம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். ஓகே, ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தால் ப்ளீஸ் லெட் மீ நோ தட். ஓகே, கிளியர்? ரைட், நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன். Next question. Next question. Okay. Next question. The rate of flow of a liquid, the rate of flow of a liquid through a capillary tube, the rate of flow of a liquid through a capillary tube of radius smaller, the rate of flow of a liquid through a capillary tube of radius smaller is V. When the pressure difference across two ends, when the pressure difference across two ends of the capillary is P. When the pressure difference across two ends of the capillary is P. If pressure is increased by 3P, and radius is reduced by R by 2, then the rate of flow becomes, I'll repeat the question. The rate of flow of a liquid through a capillary tube of radius small r is V. When the pressure difference across the two ends of the capillary is P. If pressure is increased by 3P and radius is reduced to R by 2, then the rate of flow becomes, V by 2 V by 4. Okay, it is A, it is B. So C is this V by 2 and D is this V by 9. Okay, I'll repeat the question. Rate of flow of liquid through a capillary tube of radius R is V. When pressure difference across the two ends of the capillary is P. If pressure is increased by 3P and radius is reduced to R by 2, then rate of flow becomes V by 8, V by 2, V by 4, V by 9. Okay. So the relation கொடுத்துறேன். Okay, so it is nothing but your V is equal to, the relation is V is equal to rate of flow, V is equal to pi P R power 4 by 8 eta L. Pi P R power 4 by 8 eta L. Okay, the rate of flow, the relation for rate of flow, this V is equal to pi P R power 4 by 8 eta L. Now, in the relation low, so this relation, so here pressure on the now it was increased to 3P. Okay, and radius on the R by 2 item. So just substitute the relation. Okay, then take the ratio. We have to find the ratios here. So what I'll do now, the V dash and anything. So V dash is equal to pi. Okay, so the relation is 3P. Okay, it is 3P into R power 4. It is R by 2 whole power 4 by 8 eta L. 8 eta L. Oh. Okay, ஒரு சின்ன change question lo, maybe printing mistake la இருக்கலாம். So pressure வந்து just take it as 4P. Just take it as 4P. Instead of 3P, just take it as 4P. Then you'll get the answer. So instead of 3P, just take the change of pressure or increase in pressure as 4P. Okay. So நீங்க find பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் just take the ratios. So இது ரெண்டு ratio பண்ணுங்க, then you'll get the relation.
Sir, is it V by 2?
No, ma. It is V by 4. Option B. It is option B. So it is, when you're taking the ratio, I'll keep everything here. So if you take, it is R power 4 by 2 power 4 is 16. So it is 4 times. So we can able to get it is V by 4 only. So option is B. Option is B. Or okay, V by 4. Okay, ma. Next question. Next question. Okay, a container of height, a container of height 10 meters, a container of height 10 meters, container of height 10 meters, which is open at the top, has water to its full height, A container of height 10 meters, which is open at the top, has water to its full height. Full stop. Two small openings are made. Are made on the walls of the container. Okay, one exactly at the middle and other at the bottom. One exactly at the middle and other at the bottom. Full stop. The ratios of the velocities velocities with which the ratios of the velocities with which water comes from the middle and the bottom. The ratios of the velocity with which the water comes from the middle and the bottom. Options are 2, 1 by 2, okay, root 2, and the D 1 by root 2. I'll repeat the question. Okay, container of height 10 meters, which is open at the top, has water to its full height. Two small openings are made on the walls of the container, one exactly at the median and the other at the bottom. The ratios of the velocities with which water comes out from the middle and the bottom region is 2, 1 by 2, root 2, 1 by root 2. Okay, so velocities and Solomon have already given. So V is equal to square root of 2gh, velocity of reflex. So velocity of reflex na container lo or small opening பண்ணும்போது whatever the velocity and water உள்ளே வருது and the velocity we call this velocity of reflex. Velocity from a small pool we call it. So V is equal to square root of 2gh. There are two ratios we need to find. Done. Answer. என்னாச்சுமா இருக்கீங்களா ஆன்சர் என்னது இருக்கீங்களான்னு தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது அனந்த் ஆன்சர் சார் do it okay one okay I'll do it a simple relation தான் so இங்க velocity வந்து நான் v1 நினைக்கிறேன் இந்த velocity வந்து v2 இது ரெண்டு ratios தான் நான் பண்ணணும் so okay so here if you see the total height வந்து 10 meters total height வந்து 10 meters exact center pointல இருக்கு exact center pointல இருக்கு so நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணும்போது இந்த height small h தான் இந்த relation height okay so center pointனா இது 5 meters இது 5 meters okay now height வந்து பார்க்கும்போது okay so the total height for the velocity v2 is this height okay இது h1 நினைக்கிறேன் இது h2 நினைக்கிறேன் okay so first one velocity v1 is equal to square root of 2g h1 and velocity v2 is equal to square root of 2g h2 okay so when you take the ratios v1 by v2 okay v1 by v2 v1 எவ்வளவு so v1 is nothing but it is square root of 2g h1 is 5 meters now height வந்து பார்க்கிறேன் so it is square root of 2g into 5 by square root of 2g into 10 so மற்றதெல்லாம் cancel ஆயிடும் okay so the relation is root 5 by root 10 root 5 by root 10 so the answer இது வந்து 2 times போகும் so the answer is 1 by root 2 okay got it Anand புரியுதா நான் வந்து டாப் ஹைட் வந்து பார்க்குறேன் ஸோ எர்லியர் நான் சொல்லும்போது ஸோ நான் வந்து டாப் ஹைட் ஸ்மால் ஹைட் இஸ் டாப் ஹைட் டாப் வந்து நான் ஹைட் பார்க்குறேன் ஸோ அந்த ஹைட் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் நான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றேன் அப்போதான் வாட்டர் லெவல் வந்து டிக்ரீஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு ஓகே ரைட் ஸோ த ஆன்சர் இஸ் 1/2 ஓகே வில் ஸ்டாப் ஹியர் ஸோ நம்ம வந்து மெயின் நெக்ஸ்ட் டாபிக் போகலாம் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ஸோ ரொம்ப போரிங்கா இருக்கு இந்த டாபிக் ஆக்சுவலி ரொம்ப இதுல வந்து நான் திரும்பி சொல்றேன் சர்ஃபேஸ் டென்ஷன் அதோட கேபிலாரிட்டி அண்ட் எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன் பிளஸ் இந்த டாபிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து ஈக்குவேஷன் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு ரிலேஷன் தெரிஞ்சா யூ கேன் ஏபிள் டு டு பட் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இதை விட தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் அது கான்செப்ட்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப ஈஸியா இருக்கும் பிளஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்டா இருக்கும் ஓகே ஸோ thermodynamics approximate நம்ம 3 questions நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம் ஸோ இல் ஸ்டார்ட் த thermodynamics today so as usual நம்ம வந்து நாளைக்கு ஒரு வெயிட் பண்ண வேண்டாம் ஸோ இந்த thermal expansion plus in the properties of bulk matter based பண்ணி I'll give a notes to you people நான் கேட்கல யார் பேசுறீங்க ஓகே ஸோ I'll share you the notes நீங்க ஒரு தடவை பார்த்துக்கோங்க இது thermodynamics நம்ம எண்ட்ல திரும்பி நம்ம ஒரு தடவை பார்த்துக்கலாம் ஓகே thermodynamics ஸோ தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ் நீங்க ஆல்ரெடி கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில படிச்சிருக்கீங்க திரும்பி வந்து பிசிக்ஸ்ல வந்து பார்த்து படிச்சிருக்கீங்க ஸோ எனிவன் நோ வாட் இஸ் தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ் வாட் இஸ் த மீனிங் ஆஃப் தெர்மோடைனமிக்ஸ்
Thermo means heat, sir.
ஓகே ஓகே கரெக்ட் டைனமிக்ஸ் மீன்ஸ்
mechanism.
புரியலமா flow of heat yes so thermodynamics na flow of heat okay remember okay உங்களுக்கு ஆல்ரெடி தெரியும் so எனவே நான் வந்து ரொம்ப டார்ச்சர் பண்ண மாட்டேன் so we'll directly go to the topics so இதுல வந்து there are three laws are there zeroth law okay first law and second law okay so whatever you have discussed in the chemistry whatever you are going to discuss in the physics almost similar ah irukum but இது வந்து related to your heat transfer and we are discussing about the energies and work functions okay நீங்க வந்து thermodynamics நீங்க chemistry ல படிச்சது வந்து reactions based பண்ணி தான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றீங்க இங்க வந்து transfer of heat study of mechanism of flow of heat is a relation between the heat and the other form of energy heat and the other form of energy okay sorry okay we'll discuss on that sir zeroth law so anyone zeroth law so chemistry topics are idella so zeroth law first law and second law anyone
If two systems are in thermal equilibrium with the third system commonly, then the two systems are said to be in thermal equilibrium with each other.
super man okay any simple example any simple example okay I'll tell you that zeroth law what about the first law there is a small relation for the first law what is it for the first law there is a small relation
Del U is equal to Q minus W.
yes ma'am. We can say that Q is equal to U plus W okay third law sorry second law what is second law அதுல வந்து ரெண்டு proposals இருக்கு ஆர் ரெண்டு scientists ஓட ரிலேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு so they have mentioned that சின்ன ரிலேஷன் இது சின்ன தியரி தான் அது ஆக்சுவலி anyone second law
Transfer or conversion of heat energy are irreversible.
transfer of heat can you repeat it please transfer
Transfer or conversion of heat energy are irreversible.
Okay have they discussed about the internal energies have they discussed about the external forces external energies okay so can anyone tell me what is the Kelvin statement or Planck statement Clausius statement Anyone? Okay, anyway, so one man will see. Zeroth law. So it is nothing but when Anand said it was under equilibrium condition. In a simple example, simple. So what I'll do, I'm just taking an object. Okay, or object. I'm just taking this object name as C. I'm just taking this object name as C. Illana or ice cube. So this is your ice block. Okay, what I'll do now on the inner material. So different material. So I'm placing on C. So this material name is A. Okay, these two are in contact. So contact place பண்ணும்போது initially இதோட temperature என்ன இருக்குன்னு தெரியாது. So because of the heat, what will happen? Because of this ice, what will happen? இதுல வந்து there will be having some exchange in heat. Okay, right. Because of the exchange, these two will be having some same conditions of temperature. So heat was transferred to again these two are in under equilibrium. இதோட temperature same. Okay, now what I'll do, I'm placing one more block which is B. Okay, either different material, different heat. So again, what will happen? This B and C are under equilibrium condition. So either a heat, either a temperature, and the same with respect to each other. Now, so if A and C are one condition, these are in equilibrium. B and C are under equilibrium conditions. When A and C, B and C are differently equilibrium. So in the A and B na contact. Even though A and B are not in contact, these two are under equilibrium conditions. Okay, this A and B are under equilibrium conditions without even a contact is there. Okay, this is your zeroth law. Right. First law பார்க்கும்போது, so there is a small relation. Q is equal to U plus W and so on. Okay, first law. Okay, anyone, what is Q? What is Q?
Heat, sir.
Heat.
Heat supplied to the system.
Yes, the heat supplied to the system, or we can say the flow of heat. Okay, remember, what is a relation actually? Okay, what is Q and what is T? So T on the temperature, Q on the heat and so on, flow of heat and so on. This is same. Temperature, heat flow in the same. Temperature, heat flow in the same. என்னாச்சு? Temperature, heat flow. No, sir. Okay. There are some conditions. The temperature, heat flow, in the same. Okay, sir. But before going to this one, you may have studied about the conduction, convection, and radiation, right? Conduction, convection, and radiation. Okay. Anyone? Conduction, convection, and radiation.
Conduction is the transfer of heat, sir.
Okay. மூணுமே transfer of heat தான். Okay. Conduction, transfer of heat. Okay.
Yeah, conduction is due to the temperature difference.
Conduction is due to the temperature difference. Sorry, மூணுமே temperature difference தான். மூணுமே
Convection is a transfer of heat by the movement
and
temperature.
Can you repeat it, please? கொஞ்சம் disconnect ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு.
செல்வகுமார் சார்.
சொல்லுங்க. திரும்பி repeat பண்ணுங்க, please.
Convection is the transfer of heat by the movement of a fluid between areas of different temperature.
ஏன்டா டெஃபினிஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் சொல்றீங்க? கிளியரா சிம்பிளா சொல்றீங்க. ஓகே, a simple example நீங்க ஸ்கூல்ல படிச்சதே பார்க்கலாம். Okay, சரி. So assume there is a beaker. Okay, so here in the beaker there will be having some handle. Okay, in the handle எல்லாமே metal part. For example, எல்லாமே metal. Okay, so this beaker, it is having some water in it. Okay, so water it. So what I'll do, so I'm just heating this beaker. So now I'm burn pandren. Okay, now so in the process law, which one is conduction, which one is convection, and which one is radiation? Can you tell me that?
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
that firewood is conduction.
Fire is conduction. Sorry. Okay. Next.
The
Molecules. Oh, நீங்க கெமிஸ்ட்ரியில போறீங்களா? Okay, remember ஒரு சின்ன ரிலேஷன் தான். Okay, see, this beaker is your metal. Remember, this beaker is your metal and this handle also metal. நான் இப்போ என்ன பண்றேன்னா, so I'm just heating it up. So நான் heat பண்ணும்போது the heat will transfer from this beaker to this handle. Okay, the heat was transferring from this beaker to this handle. Heat transfer ஆயிட்டு. Okay, it was flowing. So from one point to other point because it was continuously heated up. Okay, now so when it is transferring, okay, conduction process, we call it as conduction. We call it as conduction. Conduction itself within the same metal when the heat was transferring from one point to other point. Or else இன்னும் சிம்பிளா பார்க்கும்போது I'm taking a metal scale. ஒரு மெட்டல் ஸ்கேல்ல ஒரு சைடு நான் வந்து ஒரு கேண்டில்ல I'm just heating it up. நீங்க ஸ்கூல்ல படிச்சது தான் இதெல்லாம். So நான் வந்து ஒரு சைடு நான் ஹீட் பண்றேன். So ஹீட் பண்ணும்போது இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல வந்து ஹீட் என்னாகும், it will be heated up. So there will be having some heated. Okay. So slow after some particular time period in the heat என்னாகும், it will try to exchange in the same metal plate. Okay, in the same metal scale. And the transfer of heat in the metal or the solid we call it as conduction. Okay. Next, what is convection? Anyone? Convection.
The transfer of heat by direct contact or by the contact using a conductor is called as convection.
Yes, ma. Convection. Yes. So if you see that, so in the conductor or in the beaker, and the metal part was getting heated up because of the heat. It was transferred to the other particles. So that means in contact on this contact to the water. So because of the water, to the water on the boiler. This process we call it as convection. Okay, so one metal to the other part. Okay, one part to other part or one metal to the other fluids. So you can say that. So one point to other point. So when the transfer of heat is happening, so we call this convection. Okay, same metal and soluble conduction. Different and soluble convection. Radiation. So what are the heat we are giving here? So now on the burn pan now when we are placing your hand without any contact, remember without any contact, I can able to feel that heat or coldness. Okay, இது வேணா இருக்கலாம். நீங்க வந்து ரெஃப்ரிஜரேட்டர்ல வந்து when you are placing your hand, okay, or இல்ல ஸ்டவ் மேல வந்து just nearby place பண்ணும்போது you can able to feel the heat. Okay, even நம்ம sun light வருது, so same thing they will be having some heat also. So the heat that we call it as radiation. Without any contact we can able to feel it. That is your radiation. Conduction, convection and radiation. Okay, so this is your radiation conduction process. It's a small example only. Now, so first law பார்க்கும்போது first law shows that so when there is a heat, when there is a heat, so that means the heat will transfer. That means it was doing some work. It was doing some work. Okay, transferring of heat from one point to other point. Now, I will discuss pandrena. The first law related to this one. So there are some processes out there. Heat transferring process. Adella on the first law la discuss pandra. Okay, so heat was transferring from one point to other point. Okay, transferring from one point to other point with having some internal energy in it. And the change in energy da nama on the internal energy and doing some work combined together as transfer of heat and syndrome. Q is equal to U plus W. Or when we are discussing about the internal energy, U is equal to Q minus W. This is the first law explanation. But remember, second law it was opposing. Okay, second law shows it was opposing the first law. That means நான் வந்து ஏதாவது ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்னா the internal energy எதுவுமே இருக்காது. So நான் வந்து heat transfer பண்ணும்போது higher point to the lower point. Or else for example, இது வந்து 100 degrees Celsius ஒரு object. Okay, இது A point. So 100 degrees Celsius, some heat on object. Okay, when you're placing this on the ice block, okay, it on some 0 degrees Celsius or less than also. Okay, always remember the heat will be transferring from higher level to the lower level. Okay, or we can say the hotter body to the colder body. Hotter body to the colder body. Hotter body to the colder body. Higher level to the lower level. This is one. Higher level to the lower level. Okay, that means it was creating some internal energy, and the internal energy it was doing some work converting from one point to other point. So Q is equal to U plus W. This is the first one. But second law it was opposing the first law. Second law it was opposing the first law. அதுதான் ஒரு சின்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் தான். we will discuss that. refrigerator ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு கான்செப்ட் இருக்கு. Okay, இந்த ரெஃப்ரிஜரேட்டர் நம்ம வீட்ல ரெஃப்ரிஜரேட்டர் பார்த்துக்கோம். So in the refrigerator, so it is not doing any internal work. Okay, and the internal work நம்ம சப்ளை எல்லாம் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்கோம். Okay, so it was getting chillness inside it, but and the chillness வரதுக்கு so what we are using a compressor. அந்த கம்ப்ரஸர்னால தான் we are getting the chillness. or else இன்னும் சிம்பிளா பார்க்கலாம். உங்க வீட்ல எல்லாம் ஏசி இருக்கு. There are different type of AC. Split AC இருக்கு and compartment AC இருக்கு. So what I'll do, I'll take a split AC. Okay, so this is your AC which is inside a box. It is also a box and it is your compressor. This is your compressor. Okay, this compressor fan enna itrukna, it was extracting air outside. That means it was doing some work. Okay, so external work irukadunala da we are getting the chillness. External work irukadunala da we are getting the chillness. So that means external forces acting on this object, then only we can able to get this chillness. Okay, so here also the heat was transferring from one point to other point, but with external source. Okay, but with external source. External source and solra, external agency and solra. Okay, so this is your refrigerator. Idu nam vandu second law la nam discuss pannom. Okay, idu second law irukku. But there is one more concept called Cornett engine. Cornett engine and solitary irukku. Cornett theorem and solitary irukku or concept. Okay, Cornett theorem. Anyone? What is Cornett theorem? Ayyo 11 aichu. Okay, enough more. So tomorrow we'll discuss. Ma'am vanditanga. We'll discuss tomorrow. No issues.